Sagittarius, welcome to your general love reading. I hope all is well and fabulous for you. What's up? What's going on? Show me what I need to see, please, for that Sagittarian energy. What's up? What's going on? Show me Sag. What's going on for Sag, please? Show me Sag. We're going to start off with the oracles. What's going on, please? What's going on? Show me that Sagittarian energy, please. What's up? What's going on, please? Okay. You're very close to achieving your goal, the gibbous moon. Something's cooking. Very goal-oriented here. Alright. You're close to achieving something, honey. The picture is nearly complete. What else, please? What else, please? What else, please? What else, please? So close to becoming full. And what is that? Your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. Confirmation that some of you have Taurus in your chart or your person is Taurus. But you're so close to achieving the goal. Not everything's worked out yet. Not everything's worked out yet. Okay? There's some things that need to fall into place. There's a fullness here. The heaviness, the fullness. There's a certain kind of burden for things to be complete. Okay, so think of the gibbous moon as an incomplete puzzle. You can see the idea of the whole picture, but not all the details are in place yet. In other words, to complete said picture. You know what it's supposed to look like, but all the details haven't filled in yet. Okay, so there's still some things then that we need to hammer out. All right, but we'll see what's up, what's going on. You got something that's so close to completion. Stick to it. The hard work will pay off. Double underlying Capricorn energy here. So let me know if you connect to Capricorn. You might have some Cappy in your chart. Take some time to breathe out. But yeah, we're ending a tough cycle here and moving into a different picture. But that picture's not quite complete. But you are exiting in a cycle and going into a new one. That's what it looks like to me. So we're finishing up some details. We're going complete circle on something. Some of you are closing out chapters and opening new ones. What's going on, please? What's going on, please? Show me that Sagittarian energy, please. What's going on? What's going on? Show me Sagittarian energy. What's up? Excuse me. Show me, please. Show me. Okay. Again, let me know if you're dealing with Taurus. Religious factors. Children. That's very interesting. I don't want to be that blunt. I'm not interested in being that blunt. I'm not interested in being that blunt. Anyway, some of you are, this is dedication energy, religious. I'm contemplating that. I'm withholding an interpretation until I see proof otherwise, i.e. your baseline. So let's not discuss it yet. Religious factors and children. For some of you, you feel obligated. There's this huge sense of familiar obligation, the family, yeah? Some of you, there's something to do, a plan in place about taking care of somebody's family, okay? And it feels like a spiritual obligation or a dutiful obligation, okay? A higher sense of calling here, religious factors with children. For some of you, you are saying in commitments for the sake of children. That's for some of, honestly, that doesn't feel like the main gig. It really doesn't, but it could be. I can't say it's not. Some of you just feel like you cannot part ways with your person due to religious reasons is what you signed up for, especially if children are involved. But even while a lot of tarot readers would automatically default to that, that's the difference between reading cards and having intuition. I don't feel like that's the gig. I really don't. Some plan is falling in place. This was a plan or an idea that has been on the horizon for many moons. Something to do with obligation and family. Okay? And it was a plan, and it's been a plan for a while, but it's our duty, it's our spiritual duty to take care of family. Children, again, it doesn't have to literally be children. It's the obligation principle. Couple that up with religion, it's my spiritual obligation to take care of somebody. Okay, and now you could be the child yourself, and you need to take care of somebody like your parents or a brother or a sister or something like that. But it's the obligation here. That would also explain the relationship with children. It could be a sibling thing. Okay, but yes, there is a spiritual obligation here. That's just the way it is. There's dependency here. It's my obligation. It is my right as a daughter, as a son, something like that. These are my obligations. So that's very strong for some of you. But yeah, we'll see what's going on there. Anything else, please? But yeah, there's a plan here, and it's been in the works for some of you. That's calling in your soulmate just flew right at me. Calling in your soulmate for some of you, yes. Calling in your soulmate. That's for some of you. Just flew at me. Good God. What's the underlying on that? Love yourself first. I want to keep this. I want to see where that goes. If it goes anywhere. Calling in your soulmate. God, that hit me. Boom. Ha. Okay. We're calling in the soulmate. And some of you, you want new connections, obviously, to start a family, sure. Absolutely. Some of you want a connection that's stronger than yourself, that produces something like dependencies, children. Calling in your soulmate, you want the whole thing. If that's the case, honey, you on the trail, but we'll see what that is. That just feels so different. It feels so different. Calling in your soulmate. The manifestation principle here, but just in the romantic setting. What's going on, please? What's going on, please? What's going on, please? Could be calling in strength as well. Calling in your soulmate. Calling in your angel guidance. Especially if you identify as being deeply spiritual. Okay. You need help, you need strength to take this on, something like that. Show me what I need to see, please. What's going on, please? What's going on? And again, for some of you, yeah. I don't know. Let's see where it goes. Show me what I need to see, please. What's going on for Sag? Show me that Sagittarian energy. Show me that Sagittarian energy. Just like last week, I'm absolutely loving the Labyrinth Tarot. Love it, love it, love it. What's going on, please? Show me. What's going on for that Sag energy? What's up? Temperance, that's you. Literally your power card. You were yourself, yes? Current, Ten of Wands. Struggle's real. Burdens are real. I'm telling you. But it's also like, give it patience, give it time, or you knew this was coming. Individual energy. Justice. It's the way it must be. It's fair. Your individual, independent energy is justice. You might have some Libra in your chart. But this is the way it must be. It is fair. The many hands. The person surrounding you is Ten of Cups. Glorious. That's glorious. So I'm looking at a Sag who is likely in partnership. There are strains, there are burdens, there are hardships. Okay. But so too is their love. Justification. I'm looking at a very strong spiritual person. Okay. And a huge, and I can't emphasize this enough, a huge emphasis on obligation and what is correct. Okay. Very strong emphasis on what is correct. Right. What is right, what is wrong, more so on the spiritual side as opposed to, say, the legal or technical side. That's who I'm speaking with today. It does look like you're in partnership. Show me the future, please. What's going on? Show me the future, please. Judgment, heavy, majors. Decision or divine timing. What's in front of Judgment? The moon. What's in front of the moon? Page of Swords. Now that's interesting. I need to see Judgment and I need to see the moon. They're writing off the back of the Page of Swords, which we're not trying to give this too much attention, and yet we must. Advice. The stars. Go for the stars. We're looking at the stars. You're literally looking at the stars. Your overall Six of Cups, emotionally balanced. Overall, you feel good. Overall, you feel love. But there's some underlying anxiety or tension here, some indecision. Holding back. We're trying to use our sense of intuition about when the timing will be right. Okay, this is fascinating. It's very, I'm looking at a deeply, deeply, deeply spiritual person here. Deeply. It's the primary motivation for all the behavior. It's the right thing to do. 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 Be it spiritual, legal, or whatever. It's the right thing to do. There is support here. There is support here. And there's love here. You bet. Absolutely. I need to see that bottom row. I see that you're headed for some sort of hardship, but it's one that you've anticipated. It's just a matter of details and timing. Okay. Filling in the moon pieces, as it were. And then the bottom line is completely different. Completely different. Judgment, the moon, Page of Swords. Your advice is the stars. I don't know. Some of you are looking at something. I don't know. Let's get into it. There's definitely some sort of partnership energy here. Where it goes or what it means, I don't know. But you just opened up with your own card. Giving extreme patience, balance, withholding, 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 withholding. I'm used to forsaking my own pleasures, wishes, and wants for the sake of right and wrong. Again, very spiritual, very strongly spiritual. I don't know that it's correct, but so long as you feel that it's correct, then that's all that matters. And I say that because a lot of people have a lot of built-in stuff into their upbringing about what is right and what is wrong. Not necessarily that it is, but the stronger that conviction is, it either tells me A, that person really truly believes it, in which case they're harmonized with themselves and all is well, or B, they live it because they think they're supposed to. I don't know. There's something here, there's a struggle here. That top line is amazing, difficult, burdensome, but also deeply respectful and deeply spiritual. But that bottom line is different. Show me Temperance, please. In that recent past, I have got to see what the hell that's about. There's definitely some sort of partnership here. Four of Wands, yes, all was well and balanced within the household. Nothing was rocking the boat. Four of Wands. Easy, just easy. Life had a certain rhythm to it, had a certain ease to it, and it went on this way for some time. It was balanced, and I cannot emphasize this enough. There was no break in the energy. Things continued on this even pathway of energy for some time. There were no demands made. There is such a... How can I put this? What am I looking for? The energy is not chaotic. It is not destructive. It's a very spiritually clean household. We don't indulge. We don't indulge. We don't indulge here. We don't do things like that. We don't do anything like that. We don't do things like that. We don't do things like that. I don't know. Somebody has that outstanding sort of prim and proper energy. Something like that. It's almost choking. But again, if that's how you harmonize, it's not a knock on it. It's just what I'm getting. You know, it is what it is. So again, the only time I see real conflict in tarot is when people energetically different. Okay, what they do energetically versus their behaviors don't match up, and that's what causes tension in real life. Okay, when we don't live our truth. If you're living your truth, then there's no reason to have tension. Okay, all is well, all is harmonized. Okay, and it went on like this for some time, upwards maybe to 14 years, possibly. Your power number is 14. All was well, nothing rocked the boat. I cannot emphasize this enough. It was just enough pleasure. It was just enough comfort. Something like that. Mirroring, possibly. Anything else, please? That's what I said. All was well and practical. Nothing rocked the boat. I cannot emphasize this enough. I cannot emphasize this enough. It's the working, practical, stable, structured household. This was not Four of Wands as I just met somebody and my energy's open and flirtatious and we're mirroring. That's one representation of the Four of Wands. This one is another personal happiness that is closer to home, especially now that your card is here. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles, all was well, practical, structured. I cannot emphasize this enough. This was a day-to-day life and routine I'm looking at. It's not a knock, it's just that's coming across so strong. It's coming across so very strong. The household, literally with Four Wands in this context, was practical, structured to the fault. Everything was predictable. Some of you might literally have worked from home. Sure. You personally, or both of you did. There's definitely another energy here, and it's very strong. It's apparent. But it was compromise. I work with you, you work with me, and we are used to this. We work with each other's energy every day. We know how to work with it every day. It's predictable every day. No unnecessary strains or expectations. It's even and fair To the point of, I mean, I don't know how else to put it. I really don't know how else to put it. Literally nothing is rocking this boat. It's like you can set a watch by both of you or something like that. Again, it's that it either identify or you don't. I'm not trying to insult you, honey. It's just that's how it's I want to say clinical. It's to the point of clinical. Like it's clinical. It's a practical, clinical, shared environment that you have with someone else. It's comfortable, very predictable. Same thing happens every day. All right, nothing disturbs that. That's my point. That's what I'm saying. Okay, that's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It's predictable to the point you can set your watch by the both of you. It looks like a evenly reciprocated, shared household, and it went on like this for some years. Okay. Upwards to 14, like I said. All right. Let me know if you're connecting to Capricorn. Show me this 10 of Wands, please, is the current. There is now tension here. What is this 10 of Wands? I do feel that you and your person are on the verge of completing something. I'm not sure. Queen of Cups, we feel that to be true. No, we're not doing all that. Show me the 10 of Wands. Show me the current, please. Okay. There is change. So this was a way to change. That doesn't make it any easier as we see at the 10 of Wands. Something's ending here, but it's kind of like a pain in the ass, but you knew it was coming. Again, it was not a surprise. I don't know what it is, but you also anticipated this change. It's causing tension right now. Things are burdensome right now. In other words, not everything has fallen into place yet. There's some specific pieces to this particular life path or the thing you're trying to close out and then open up. There's details here, and it's causing tension. But again, it's not you didn't not know it was coming. This was planned. It's been planned, right? It's been planned. I might just call your video that it's been planned. Like this, nobody here is surprised. Okay, but again, there's some tension here. Things are at the height. There might be some low-level snidiness. But that's not really the main point here. This was anticipated change. Can I get a little bit more about that anticipated change? What is it? No, household, Queen of Pentacles, so the household's changing. Okay, so okay. Oh, okay, there you are, honey. There is some pain in your heart. You're literally here. I just saw that Queen of Pentacles who tried to flash out. So for some of you, it is a change of households. Okay, we're moving, we're relocating. We're having to sell the house, get a new one. So it's tension, but it's planned tension. You seem to be, yeah, so there was a new offer. So somebody got a new job maybe, and we're having to relocate and sell the house and things like that, okay? I know, and that's normal. It's normal. You can't, it's hard for you to connect literally with yourself right now. There's just so much going on. But again, you knew it was coming, right? You saw the change. You saw the change, you knew it was coming. That doesn't make it any easier. I get it. You know, some of you are at the height of your particular stress, and it does look like it's money, career, and or house oriented, or a combination of those things. You bet, absolutely. Okay, show me, show me Sagittarius individual energy, please. Show me Sagittarius individual energy. As Justice, you might have some strong Libra in your chart, in which case do pay attention. Or you might be dealing with Libra, sure. Show me Justice, please. Show me Justice. Show me Justice. You have an extreme sense of right and wrong that is likely both spiritual as well as legal. You want things done just so, just right. Do not rock the boat, or it could lead us in the wrong direction. Somebody has an absolute... This is not for everybody, I'm sorry, I don't know what I'm picking up here. Somebody has an absolute extreme fear of the ripple effect. God knows where it could go. That's what it is. God knows where it could go, or how far that particular consequence can reach out into the future. I don't know. Don't rock the fucking boat. Don't drop the pebble in the water. We don't know what those ripples can do, like the butterfly effect. Somebody is terrified of that potential butterfly effect in their life. They don't really allow for much gambling, alcohol, anything that could be recreational. And that's just a little bit. We don't want that shit going out of control. Somebody has an extreme fear of things going out of control, so their automatic is to pull back their energy, pull it back. And somebody, I hate to say it, it uses their belief system to justify this, when really it's coming from a place of fear of losing control. It really has nothing to do with the so-called religious justification. It's just a fear of losing control. Okay. Show me Justice. That's all I got. Show me justice, please. Show me justice, please. Show me justice. There are some questions here, again, surrounding this ending. This is not easy. I know it's not easy. It's causing pain. It's tired. I know, there it is again. There's that practical thing again. What about, what's ending here specifically? I think I already know. You know, I'm saying house stuff. I'm saying the job stuff. I'm saying the money stuff. But what is, but again, it's the right thing to do. And now for some of you, it is relationship stuff. You betcha. You betcha. Some of you are like, I had this very strict, tight, practical, but tight, compromised, but tight household. I won't do it anymore. Or somebody feels that way. They don't want to do this anymore. And it was time for change. Because now we have two heavy, rather heavy, 10 energies. I'm just not convinced that it's the relationship ending because they're pulling up a 10 of cups. So that's not quite fitting. It could be, but you let me know as you see fit. But what is, there's still questions surrounding this. It's a big pain in the ass, but it's got to be done. It's got to be done, right? It's got to be done. What is this that is so preoccupying? What is this, please, that is so preoccupying to Sag? Fuck off. Okay. There's just too much shit going on, baby. Legal or otherwise. There's a lot of shit that needs just balancing up. There's a constant balancing up, so you are very busy right now closing out something. Make it clear. A cycle is being closed out. I'm just not convinced it's a relationship. But if it is, you do let me know. It does not feel like one. It has more to do with the home space. And I'm seeing a bunch of legal shit, contract stuff, technical details, cleaning up, tidying up, who takes care of this, the details. We want it just right. That keeps coming across really fucking strongly. We want it just right. It has to be just right. It has to be just so. It has to be just right. It has to be fair, just so. All parties involved, etc. So we're still unraveling those particular details, and it's exhausting for you, your person, the both of you. So like I said, there is a 2 of Cups here. Yeah, we're losing our home space. We're losing our home space, but again, it was planned, it was seen. We're trying not to get too attached to it. There's just a lot of shit that needs to be done. I'm telling you, a cycle, a way of life. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm sorry, honey. That way of life is coming to an end, and we're trying to clean it up now. Keep it moving forward. Again, I'm not convinced it's a relationship. It just looks like a way of life to me, or the homestead energy. Show me this 10 of Cups, please. Show me this 10 of Cups, please. The person surrounding you. And it's exhausting because there's so much to take care of. The details. Somebody's obsessed with the details. Get it just right. Don't fuck it up. No, they're not saying that. Somebody doesn't swear. They don't like to swear. They're very uncomfortable with swearing. They don't like that. They wouldn't say that. They would just say, we need to get it done right. We need to get it done. It has to be done just right. Did you double check this? Did you triple check that? Did you check with them? Did you check with them? Did you get quotes from those people? See what I'm saying? The busyness there. The busyness. The 10 of Cups. Show me the, okay. No. Too much. Show me the 10 of Cups, please. Show me the 10 of Cups. Show me that 10 of Cups, please. Show me the 10 of Cups. Show me the 10 of Cups. The person surrounding you is the 10 of Cups. A lot of 10s here. I'm not convinced it's a relationship closing out, Sag. I'm just not. Don't get me wrong. That could turn on its head in the future. But for now, it looks like you're just trying to clean something up with your person. And we want it done just right. Show me that 10 of Cups, please. Okay, 9 of Swords. They stressed out. The 9 of Swords. Oh no, your person, your 10 of Cups person, they stressed out. Yeah, well. Their energy's sad. Their energy's sad. Their energy's sad too. They're stressed out. Show me more about this person's stress. The 10 of Cups, please. What's stressing them out? Show me what's stressing them out, please. What's stressing this person out? Money, 9 of Pentacles, their sense of independence a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, what else, please? Their heart space. Their heart space. They're stressed out in their heart. Why? The person might be dealing with some water. Particularly Cancer. It does not have to be. What else, please? What about their heart space that's stressing them out? Most likely you. Not that you are stressing them out. What I mean is the Empress is here. So you know, dual card of Taurus Libra doesn't have to be. They want things just right as well. And again, we must recall she is the most productive card in the deck. So, you know, they want things to be productive and happy. And they're stressed, but they keep going forward. They want you to be pleased. That's all I got. They want you to be pleased. They want you to be pleased. There's a huge emphasis from your part to get everything just right, just everything just right, everything just so. So, you know, I'm sorry this wasn't terribly thrilling, but real tarot reflects real life. But I have to admit that bottom line's intriguing. Let's get to it. There's still a great deal of love here from your person. They, you know, they got stressed, but they're going through it very well. They're producing, they're producing, they're producing. So their disposition is quite cheerful. Okay, despite the stress. All right, what's going on, please? This is where I'm actually interested. Show me the future, please, for Sag. What's going on here? What's going on here? Show me the future, please. Show me the future, please. Show me that future, please. What's going on? Judgment, the Moon, Page of Swords. Whatever it is you're wondering about, you're keeping it really fucking quiet. Show me the Judgment, please. Why is that here? Judgment. You're not saying a fucking word. I know that. Page of Swords is in front of the Moon, in front of the Judgment. You're not saying a damn thing about what you're really thinking and or feeling. Your communication is bare minimum. A little bit in future. We're going to see why. Show me Judgment, please. Show me Judgment. Show me Judgment. Show me Judgment. Show me. Show me Judgment, please, for Sag. I saw him earlier. I didn't pay him much mind. I typically don't. I can't take the devil seriously. But Shadow of Doubt is really strong. Why? Why is the Shadow of Doubt so strong, Sag? Let me know if you're dealing with Capricorn. Who do we have at this point? We've got Libra, twice actually. Strong Libra, yourself, Sag, Taurus, Aquarius, but that's different. The Moon, Pisces, Capricorn. Why do we have so many shadows of doubts, though, that you're keeping massively quiet? Why, honey? Why? Why? Show me. Show me, please. Your intuition. Your intuition's telling you something's not right. So your intuition is screaming at you that something's not right. Did I do the right thing? Why are you questioning that so hard in the future? Let's find out. Show me the Moon, please. 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 Show me the Moon. Stop. Show me the Moon, please. Six of Wands, we're lacking confidence. Why are we lacking confidence? Why? Why? Ace of Swords, did I do the right thing? How so? Did I do the right thing? Did you do the right thing? Did you do what you do to make your person happy? To make your partner happy? Did you do it for the wrong reasons? You don't know, but you're keeping it really damn quiet. You doubt if you did the right thing, and it's rather substantial. I wish it wasn't, but it's rather substantial. There's doubt in the future about whether or not you did the right thing. But you're keeping quiet about it because we were so adamant everything has to be just right. We have to meet our obligation. We've got to meet our obligations. We knew this was coming one day. This was the goal. This was always part of the plan. Show me the Page of Swords, please. Show me the Page of Swords, please. But it's under the moon. You're not saying a damn thing. You doubt the judgment here, the decision, the call. Were we listening to our intuition? Substantial doubts. Because you're emotionally disengaged from this, whatever this is in the future. Whatever it is you chose to take on, whether it be relocation or taking care of obligation that is family, okay? Possibly friends. We're feeling emotionally detached from it. Okay? You're not saying anything, but you doubt this decision substantially, and I don't know why. Maybe you think maybe the dependency is a little more real than you wanted, that you knew it would be. Perhaps that's it, especially if you had to take care of somebody else, or that sense of family coming across very strongly here. Maybe it was more than you knew it would be, like you knew it was coming, but you didn't know it would be this difficult. You didn't really use your intuition. You went by a playbook, a certain system of I have to. It's going to be a little harder than you understood. Okay. Where your partner is in all this, I do not know. I don't know if it's your family or their family. I don't know. There is this very strong question of here, did I make the right choice? Because it doesn't feel good, but you're not saying shit. Page of Swords to the Eight of Cups. You're not saying anything. But you are emotionally detached. Okay? But you're shoving all this, the decision, the doubts of the decision, the dependency factor, which seems to be a bit more than somebody bargained for. Like we knew this was coming, but we didn't know to the extent of the depth of it. It's a bit more than we had bargained for, and we're losing confidence in it. Okay. The advice is the Star. Show me the Star, please. Show me the Star, please. Is your advice. What about the pathway? You're not feeling much for the situation in the future, and I believe it's because you're doubting the decision now, and I don't know why the doubt's so real. Like you knew, you were prepared to take something on. I just don't think, baby, that you knew how far it was going to go. Or to the degree of commitment it would take, or something like that. Especially, it's so weird. Especially that it's not your family. I don't know how to explain that. Like it is, but it isn't. Perhaps it's your in-laws, I don't know. I don't know. Show me the Star, please. Show me the Star, show me the Star, show me the Star. Is there advice? Show me the advice, please, for Sag. The Tower. It's a false vision, it's not yours. It's not your vision. Okay. It hurts you more than you realize. I know, Sag, honey, I know you were prepared to do the right thing. I'm looking at a Sag who has the right thing drilled into them so much that it has dictated a great portion of your life. And there was times when it worked out fine. Everything was fair, even, practical, balanced to the part of harmony. You lived in peace and tranquil for many, many years because it seemed like the right thing has paid for you. You knew this was coming. It's causing you a great deal of stress. You want everything to be just right. Your person's pleased. They're anxious, but they're pleased. They think well of you. They want you to be happy. I don't know that you understood once the details fell into place. I just don't think you knew how unhappy you would be by quote unquote doing the right thing. It doesn't feel like your right thing. It doesn't. I see you very tired. And you're trying, and you don't say. You're very silent. You're very quiet in the future. You're not very loud. The Sag I'm talking to is remarkably not loud. I've never not known a Sag to not be loud, to be honest with you. But you're remarkably quiet in the future. You're losing confidence in the truth of this thing, that this is where you were meant to be. It's no longer the calm, peaceful life or predictable life that you had, it's much harder than you understood, and I'm so sorry. It's so much harder than you realized, and I'm so sorry. If it helps you, the person surrounding you, they seem most pleased. They seem very happy. They seem very productive. Okay. Particularly where the heart space is concerned. All right. So that also makes me think that perhaps it's more like what they want, or their mind is more at rest. Okay. The tower over the stars, the simple truth of it is, it's this tower you cannot sustain. This is not your vision, because it's not your vision. Like, you two talked about it, but you didn't know how hard it would be, or to what extent. And it doesn't feel like your vision, because it's not. Again, the Three of Swords, the Three of Cups, I saw that literally for you earlier, literally next to your power card. You're trying to bring this together and you can't, and it hurts. You're trying to find more feeling for this situation than you have. And it all started with that change. It all started with that change. This is not the vision that you wanted. Your Six of Cups is the overall. I know you know this person. This is your primary person. You've been with them for a long time, upwards to 10 years, possibly more. Might be up to 6 years. Show me that Six of Cups, please. The overall. Show me that Six of Cups, please, for the overall. I think you're on the precipice of change. I don't think it's happened yet. You're still planning for it, and you need the details to fall into place. I will do a time check on that, of course. Show me the Six of Cups, please. Show me that Six of Cups, please. Show me. Cancer. You might be dealing with the Cancer. Could have some Cancer in your chart. I know you're moving forward with it because, again, there it is. It feels like it's the right thing to do. It's time. It's being moved forward on now. Okay. I know you love your partner. Of course you do, as I said that. Two of Cups. I know you love your person. And that's why you're agreeing to move forward with them. It feels like you went through a very predictable, harmonious stage of life, and you will be taking on many burdens in the future. I'm so sorry, honey. This one's so oddly specific. But it's not your vision. That's all I know is the advice is literally to declare your tower, declare your truth. This is not your vision. You're manifesting. For some of you, it's manifesting a greater heart space. King of Cups for this situation. I know you love this person. And also reverse energies as it applies. Your two energies have been so intertwined, I'm not really sure who I'm picking up on, to be honest with you. You've been together a long time. Ten of Swords, but it's causing you pain. It's causing you pain. There's a fight inside you that you are not acknowledging. It starts out as the Five of Wands now, and that's an internal thing, okay? When we don't use our intuition, and then it kind of accelerates. It's like, oh my God, what have I done? This is what I've signed up for. Okay, it's going to be cutting off here in a minute. I'll pick it up. We got to do a time check on this. Okay, I can already tell you that if you resonate, this is happening with you now. Okay. Show me when. Show me when the transition is complete. For some of you, it's simply the season of Capricorn, which is around late December. For others of you, not till Pisces season, so February. Some of you, 4 in a month. The transition will begin to occur. As I said, we're going over 40. Okay. Like I said, for some of you, the transition is happening now, and it will continue to steadily do so over the course of the next month. But for many of you, the transition, well, not, I'm saying a transitional timeline, will not be complete until Piscean season, so around February. Okay, but it's occurring now. And like I said, this is you trying to attack all those details, trying to get everything into place over the next month. There you go. You knew this was a burden, it was a hardship that was coming, you anticipated it. I don't think you knew to what extent or how much or how difficult it would be. Okay, you had a certain way of life. For some of you, the 27th may be significant. 27th of October, November, December. It could simply be 2 months and upwards till February. Okay, for some of you 7, all right? But for the many of you, I see you're taking actions now to get things to fall into place. There's a lot of things to do. But the transition will be complete around December to February. Okay? Now, some of this, let's see. I was literally about to say calling in your soulmate. Where does that come in? It is for your 2 of Cups person over here. Your soul contract. You're doing this for them. You're doing this for them. You want to keep your person with you. You want to keep them happy. I was literally say calling it your soulmate. Where does that even come into play? It's the 2 of Cups. It's your current contract. Okay. Yes, you do have a soul contract with your person, and we want to hold on to them. 4 of Pentacles. Okay. That's why you're doing all this. If that helps you. You don't want to lose it. You're moving forward. Regardless. Okay. Okay, is there anything else, please, for Sag? Is there anything else, please, for Sag? I don't know who this is applying. I know, there it is. Again, this is paramount to some Sag somewhere. You've pulled justice 3 times. It has to be right. I have to do the right thing. I have to do the right thing. I have to do the right... This is what I signed up for. This is my contract. This is my contract. I have to honor my contract. I have to honor my contract at all costs. And it's like, do not deviate from that. This is what I signed up for. I knew this was coming. It's here now. I know what I'm getting into. I don't think you do. Or at least you didn't understand how far it would go. And simply, it's not your vision, honey. It's not your vision. That's your truth. I don't think you're in a position in the future to know how to express it, and if you do, you're detached from the truth. You look very tired. But I have the Sag here who has this insistent, persistent need. You might have some strong Libra in your chart too. It has to be just, I have to do the right thing. It's just like a mantra, the right thing, the right thing. We live and die by the right thing. You know. I know it started out as a spiritual contract, but it turned into more on the obligation side of things. Okay. You are... I don't want to stay trapped, baby. But I see you clearly doubting the decision. But you keep it under the moon. You keep it under the moon. Okay. You're also personally, emotionally detached from it, or you try to. You try to keep your personal feeling out of it, but you don't actually express what you're experiencing either. Okay. And in short, Sag, you know, whatever the reasons are, be they legal or spiritual, you're doing this for love, out of love, for your person. You're really not going to know how much this is going to affect you until later. Okay? So even though the transaction or whatever this is won't fully get done shifting until the start of the new year, early pre-spring, let's put it that way, it will become apparent sooner rather than later. Okay, I just hope you get into that place of understanding that this isn't your vision. I know you anticipated it, but again, just because we know something's coming doesn't make it any easier when it arrives. You know? I hope this was helpful to you. Put in the comments as you see fit, like always. Take care. Be well.